It is with great delight that I welcome you all to this inaugural press briefing, being my first since assuming office as Commissioner of Police in Enugu State. I have convened meetings with my management team, area commanders, heads of tactical and operational units, and sectional heads. I made it unequivocally clear that unprofessional conduct, corruption, extortion, harassment, or intimidation of citizens will not be tolerated under my watch. Any officer found culpable will face severe disciplinary action. Specifically, I have directed that the extortion of citizens before case documentation and handling must cease immediately, and that officers must refrain from meddling in civil matters, particularly land disputes, and instead explore alternative dispute resolution and restorative justice where applicable. I further warn them against unlawful arrest and prolonged detention without recourse to Western laws. I also emphasize the need for police officers to be emotionally intelligent and to put a human face to their work while coming down hard on unrepentant criminals and violators of the law. I assure the public that I will spare no efforts in instilling discipline within the commands and in upholding the ethics and codes that guide the activities of the Nigerian Police Force as a disciplined institution. However, I seek the continued cooperation and support of all citizens in this area. Enhanced security. We are leveraging the state-of-the-art command and control center and distress call established by the Enugu State government under His Excellency Dr. Peter Enugu. These initiatives, including modern technology, will be maximally utilized for effective policing. So far, we have started reaping the expected fruits of these initiatives in our operations. Additionally, we are revitalizing community policing strategies to foster a people-centered approach. Recently, I hosted a town hall meeting with key security stakeholders in commemoration of National Police Day, where we addressed concerns and gathered valuable feedback. Such engagements will continue to be held periodically to strengthen police-public relations. Furthermore, I have mandated my area commanders and divisional police officers to fully implement community policing strategies within their areas of responsibility. I also charge them to, by all legitimate means, engage the neighborhood watch group, the forest guards, our local hunters, and other credible members of their communities to achieve the expected policing results. Enugu State remains largely peaceful, though we face isolated security challenges, including herders, farmers-induced crimes in some parts of the state, and the occasional cases of kidnapping and armed robbery. However, we have implemented robust measures to curb these crimes and ensure the security and safety of all the residents. We recognize the strength and importance of the media, especially social media, in disseminating information in this digital age. However, the timing, purpose, and method of reporting security incidents must be carefully scrutinized to avoid causing unnecessary panic and creating false impressions in the minds of unsuspecting. I urge those responsible for creating and spreading fake news, especially on social media, to stop forthwith. Such actions have serious legal consequences, and we will not hesitate to pursue them against anyone found culpable. I encourage all journalists, including citizen journalists and netizens in the Enugu State, to engage in responsible media practices. Please verify information before posting or sharing any security-related content, particularly on social media. Your support and cooperation are crucial as we continue to intensify our efforts to Since I assumed duty, we have conducted multiple successful operations leading to the arrest of several suspects and the recovery of sincere gratitude goes to the Inspector General of Police, IGP Oluka Adeolu PhD MPL, for his unwavering support and leadership. I also most profoundly appreciate His Excellency Dr. Peter Enugu for providing cutting-edge security infrastructure and logistics. To the good people and security stakeholders of Enugu State, I say thank you for your continued support. Without which effective policing would be impossible. Members of the press, I also thank you all for your vital role in investigative journalism. I urge you to maintain objectivity, accuracy, and balance, resisting cynicism and indiscriminate use of social media in security reporting. I will present a summary of our operational achievements, along with key details of some of the operations. The cases involve suspects arrested for various offenses, including kidnapping, armed robbery, rape and defilement, child trafficking, stealing, unlawful possession of firearms and ammunition, vandalism, cultism, drug trafficking and other related crimes. Note that many of the cases have been charged to court, and the suspects involved remanded in the Nigerian Correctional Custodian Centers. Others will similarly be charged to court once investigations are concluded. I have summary of the achievements. The total number of suspects who have arrested during my assumption of duty, that's in the past 2 months. I've arrested a total of 228 suspects, which includes number of suspects arrested for armed robbery, 42. Number of suspects arrested for kidnapping, 33. Number of suspects arrested for murder, 12. Number of suspects arrested for unlawful possession of firearms and ammunition, 6. Total number of suspects arrested for rape and defilement, 5. Total number of suspects arrested for cultism and associated crimes, 44. Total number of suspects arrested for varieties of crimes, including stealing, breaking of fences, vandalism, among other crimes, 149. Total number of 36 kidnapped victims have been successfully rescued, while a total of 44 firearms of different calibers have been recovered, including a G3 assault rifle. The total number of ammunition of different calibers recovered, 173. Total number of vehicular exhibits recovered, 20. Gentlemen of the press, these brief descriptions of some of our modest operational successes are intended to provide insight into our unwavering efforts to combat crime in Enugu State. Despite the existing challenges We remain committed to ensuring the state remains safe, secure, and peaceful for citizens. Visitors and investors will continue performing their lawful businesses. As I have repeatedly emphasized, the support and cooperation of all members of society remains paramount. Therefore, I urge all and sundry to continue to be law-abiding, vigilant, and promptly report criminals and their activities to the police and other relevant law enforcement agencies. I want to thank you for your time and attention, and may God bless you all. Gentlemen of the press, just as you heard during my press briefing, these are some of the arms and ammunition we recovered in the past 2 months, and we are at liberty to take pictures of what is here. And this is a G3 rifle here.
Okay.
That's a G3 rifle. So, and 2 vehicles are parked here.
It's dangerous. Very dangerous.
While some are still at the tactical offices.